The one we'd been looking forward to. And the funny thing in this Universal Heavyweight Championship match between Brock the Beast Lesnar coming in at 286 up against the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, and Roman Reigns at 265, who was up until that point yesterday champion for 416 days. So as of today, 417 days. But I think there was more intrigue about the Heyman factor than the match itself.
I agree.
And this is why it was such an interesting story. Which way would he go? It was more about watching. I think I was watching Heyman more than the match in some respects. Even though it was a good match, but certainly their best story. But, where was Heyman's loyalty going to lie?
Just the looks on Heyman's face. I mean, he is the best guy on WWE at the moment, for sure, right? Right, and he was looking down in the match like a boy that didn't want to watch his mum and dad fight. Yeah. It was just brilliant on Heyman's part, and even down to where he threw the belt in.
Yeah, right.
Was just
the placement.
He goes, I can't pick or something, and he just threw it in and walked away.
I couldn't catch what he said.
I think he said, I can't pick or something like that. Threw it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. That's what it looked like.
I just couldn't quite pick it.
And threw it in the middle.
But dead set in the middle of both, like the placement.
Perfect.
Perfect. And when you saw that, you thought, you knew straight away that whoever took it, the thing was, I was throwing it, because if the Tribal Chief won, I was throwing it to you, my Tribal Chief, but if Lesnar won, I was, Yeah. It was beautifully done.
Beautifully done. Paul Heyman playing the room.
He almost was because Bobby Heenan was probably more obvious what he would have done, but it was Bobby Heenan-esque in terms of smart, just very smart. Really. And then when he won, Roman won, and I know we're not talking about the match per se as much, but the look on Heyman's face of total and utter shock and wow, and I really didn't expect you to win.
Yeah, that's right. It was,
and then that itself is because I'm really keen to see SmackDown later today to see where they go with the next. And I haven't been keen to tune in to see anything.
The match was suplex.
Yeah.
Tie spear. Yeah, that's it. And Superman punch. That there was nothing really great that you saw in that match where you said, "Oh wow, that's something that I didn't expect to see." No. But Heyman was the main catalyst for this match, and Heyman's reactions when something would happen. Yeah, I couldn't stop from watching him, to be honest with you. He was that distracting.
Actually the story, as stupid as it sounds.
And the end of it with the Usos coming in. So at the end of this match, Lesnar was taken out by the Usos, distraction, and then getting hit in the head with the belt. So Lesnar still looks strong in this to continue the storyline. Still looks strong, right?
Yeah.
Heyman has not given away his cards yet on who he's loyal to.
No, because of the way it's,
The Tribal Chief now still is going to be looking sideways at him.
Yes.
Because he don't know what's going on. So nothing's really been accomplished in this whole match. And they can continue this story on. Yeah, it was good. It was very, very, very well done. Now, I gave the match 8 out of 10 just on that.
Yeah, I gave it 7.5, but this was no 12-year-old in his bedroom, right?
No, this was Heyman's book.
This is Heyman. It had Heyman all over it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I think he's been controlling this whole story. If that is the truth, then seriously, he's just got to be there.
Put him in charge.
He's just got to be the writer.
That's right.
Because, see, he's a wrestling guy. Love him or hate him and whatever.
I love the guy.
CW and whatever. I was thinking of a really, really good gimmick with him.
Yeah.
That when he was born, he had a brother, a twin brother, but they were adopted out. And the other twin brother was adopted out to a family who went to Australia.
Oh, okay.
I rock up as his twin brother.
Oh, that's not bad.
I could look like Heyman. I'm fat now and I'm balding and
you need a ponytail.
Oh, geez, that's never going to. I'll have to get one of those stick-on ones. And I come out as I had Kane and Undertaker and I could be Heyman's brother, but I'm the good guy brother or something. But anyway,
Heyman is for me. I mean,
isn't he brilliant?
He is brilliant.
Is there anything worth watching? Is that story?
That's right. We just spoken for 2 hours about this card, and we just all agreed the only thing that was worth watching on that card was Heyman.
Was Heyman and how he was with the story. But surely to goodness, there's the key. That's
the key for WWE.
If you had 3 or 4 stories running similar, something in the women's division, something in the tag division, this one, 1 or 2 others like that, all of a sudden it's back to the heyday.
That's
where
right.
Every match is a must-see.
If you had Heyman, you had Dutch Mantell, and you had, let's say, Triple H involved in the booking and lineup of that, right? That's all you'd ever need.
Absolutely.
For a while, until they run dry, and then you bring in a couple of other guys that, that once the stories have run dry, you move them in. But the current system there is not working. And the current bringing in of talent's not working either, because they can't keep the talent up and without bringing in older guys.
No,
they're bringing in names, hot shotting, so to speak, right? Every promotion by bringing in a name, every show by bringing in a name.
Yeah.
So
but I mean, this was. You gave it. What did you say? 8 out of 10.
I gave it 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. I even enjoyed the match.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the guys working against each other because I was interested to see. I seen them. Was it 2018, Anthony?
2015, 2017, 2018.
18 was the last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because that's when Reigns went away for the leukemia finger.
Yeah. I think that was their best match in 18, and I'd say this match here probably maybe not as good. But then again, it was all set around Heyman too.
Yeah.
It wasn't set around the match, where every other one had been set around the match.
And they delivered all their moves. Like they all got their moves, and like Lesnar got that 3 big suplexes and then an F5, but Reigns kicks out at 2 7/8. He tried the F5 again. I love that the guillotine that Reigns applied.
Yeah.
And Lesnar managed to powerbomb Reigns, but he was really spent. You could see,
and he used the real defense to that.
Yeah.
That's it, by sitting the hips in close and sitting up, because the guillotine only works with the hips body down, hips in. As soon as you get close and you stand up in it, and you take the pressure off the neck, you look up in the roof. It takes the pressure off it. That's a catch wrestling defense. So he used the actual defense to defend the move, which made it look legit. If that makes any sense.
And having referee Charles Robinson in the match.
Yeah.
Obviously they're by now, in current terms, their most experienced referee. So that was good. Delivers the spear. No referee to count the pin.
Yeah.
Heyman throws the belt. Then there's the tug of war, and I just thought it was without going over the top and being too, dare I say, flamboyant or too whatever. The match actually suited both their styles. Super heavyweights in some respects, or certainly heavyweights, but too tough, hard.
I agree 100%.
I think it was just. I don't actually have anything negative about the match.
No, I don't. And like I said, with the opening match on that card, right, how they got around that and used psychology to beat all the. Psychology will always trump toys. It will always, no matter what, right? So with all those toys being used in the first match, the psychology at the ending of that match with Heyman trumped it. So that, for me, made the main event.
Yeah, absolutely. So all in all, a pretty good card, and I think you and I both said we gave it 7 out of 10 as an overall for the card.
Yeah.
Anthony, what did you end up giving it overall?
I had it sitting at a 6, and I read back my notes. I went, what am I doing? So I changed it to a 7.
Okay, so we're all about the same. But look, for them to put on a show like that, with no doubt some restrictions because of where they were and maybe the talent that would go and wouldn't go, because there is quite publicly people who won't go, and plus whatever the Saudis wanted, in terms of talent and that. I mean, they definitely wanted Goldberg and Lesnar. I thought actually it was one of their better shows. I mean, 4 hours was a bit long, but but I luckily had the day off yesterday, so I had breakfast in bed and watched it, taking all my notes and that. But I actually thought it was one of their better ones, and if one of their better